Hi guys, we are back for another book review. Today I want to talk about Kingdom of Crows. This is book 1, House of Beating Wings. See it? It's good. Okay, so this is a fantasy book. This time we're talking about fantasy. I do not know if this book is listed as a adult fantasy or a young adult fantasy. I personally think it should be listed as an adult fantasy due to the fact it has spice. And because of that, say I have a 12-year-old, I would not let my 12-year-old daughter read this. If you do not like spice, I probably would not read this. If you don't like fantasy, I would not read it. But if you love fantasy and you like romance and spice is not something that bothers you, then I'm going to say give this one a try, because I honestly think this one should be more hyped up than it is. I'm going to be honest with you. It sat on my TBR for a very, very, very long time because no one's talking about it. No one is talking about this book, which is a shame because I really think it should be up there with some of our favorite fantasy books that we talk about on Book Talk. And it's not. I even had put in my Amazon review that I wish it had not sat on my TBR for so long. And so that's why I'm choosing to do it as my second review. This book is very, very original. You're going to have the Fae Human, you're going to have the romance, you're going to have the enemy to lovers. That is about as much that you're going to see is the same as everything else. Everything else in this series is 1000% original. There is things in here that you just are going to be, you don't expect what's coming. I guess that's just going to be the best way to put it. You don't expect what's going to happen next. You all know there's books out there that we kind of like, oh, well, I know what's going to happen now. And you know, I mean, we keep reading because we want to see if we're right and we want to see how it plays out. But this one isn't going to be like that. This one, you're going to think you know what's going to happen. You're not going to know what's going to happen. It's going to be one of those ones that you are left reading at 3 a.m. and it gives you this twist and you throw your book down and you're like, you've got to be kidding me. And that's what this one is. And it's going to put you in your feels. Like, this one is going to put you in your feels. You may even end up with a book hangover. So I'm going to tell you now, this book, fantastic. This series, fantastic. It is romantic. It is fantasy. It has mystery and action and all of it. You know, our favorite when it's all rolled up into one. This one has it. So that's what I'm going to say on this one. Give it a try. If those are not for you, or if you even are a fantasy reader and you don't like spice, you can skip over the spicy scenes. But in all honesty, I'm not sure spice with the spice this one has, it would probably be for you. I would hate to see someone get a bad review because they have spice in a book and someone doesn't tolerate spice. But if you can skip over those scenes, if you like fantasy or you like the spice, I'm going to tell you read it. If you love that Fae Human romance, go for it, because this one I think is special. Like, I'm not even going to lie to you. This is a special book and it needs to be hyped up more than it is, guys. So please, 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 if you are into this stuff, check this one out because it's great. You're going to love it.